Okay, please find a relaxed and comfortable posture. Keep your back straight as much as you can. And gently close your eyes. Take a few deep, long breaths. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out softly and slowly. Do it few times. And gently bring your attention to this moment. Observe peacefulness, stillness around you in this room. Think this morning, right after you wake up, you experienced this beautiful morning and you decided to come to the temple to practice, to start this beautiful morning with having peaceful mind. Be grateful for this moment, your practice, your commitment. With having those thoughts, let's start our practice. Let's develop loving friendliness thoughts towards yourself. Please repeat these 3 words to yourself. May I be content. May I be patient. May I be skillful. While we are repeating these three words, make sure to understand the meaning, the deeper meaning of each words. Contentment, patient, and skillful. These three words are very powerful and very important to practice in our day-to-day life. May I be content. May I be patient. May I be skillful. You can add more words to your self-loving kindness practice. May I be filled with loving kindness. May not any difficulties or dangers come to me. May I be able to find happiness and balance through my practice. Now we can think of your loved ones. Imagine their faces individually. If you are having a hard time with someone who close to you, try to let it go. If you let go something, or if you forgive someone, it's mean you are having another beautiful space in your heart. with having that intention. May my loved ones be filled with loving kindness. May not any difficulties or dangers come to them. May they be able to take care of themselves happily. Also, you want to think about someone special to you or who needs your blessings in this moment. You can think about that special person or friend. Send your loving thoughts towards that person. You can have same loving thoughts towards all the living beings without having any discrimination. May all the living beings be safe and protected. May they be able to find peaceful and healthy environments. May they be able to take care of themselves happily. And also, if you want to change your posture, you can move around. It is always important to have a comfortable posture. As a loving kindness practitioner, you can skip your difficult ones if you have any, without having any anger thoughts. Think, may my difficult people be well. May they be happy. May they be peaceful. May they be able to find noble friends, noble guidance. Imagine in this moment, you are the one of the loveliest person in this world. You are practicing loving kindness, which is beautiful. Make a determination to practice loving thoughts every day as much as you can. Now again take a few deep long breaths. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out softly and slowly. And same time bring your attention to your breath and just allows your body to breathe naturally. Keep your attention tip of your nose and just watch your inner and outer breath without wondering future or past. While you are paying attention on your breath, if you are having any thoughts, just know I am having thoughts. Without having any frustrations, please come back to your breath. And let's start our practice. Breathe in mindfully, breathe out mindfully. You can't stop having thoughts. Having thoughts, it is nature of our mind. If you are having thoughts, just know I am having thoughts. And mindfully come back to your breath. When you are inhaling, you know that your body is inhaling. When you are exhaling, you know that your body is exhaling. Breathe in mindfully. Breathe out mindfully. Experience this present moment with focusing on your natural breathing process. Now mindfully and gently take a few deep long breaths. That we all know, breath, it is our life. Without breath, we can't live. Your breath, it is always changing, that we usually don't see. While you are meditating, you can see it is changing. Long breath, short breath, soft breath. That simple idea is teaching you many lessons to understand impermanence, changing, the reality of life. There are many more lessons that you can learn from your breath, from your breathing meditation. Therefore, there are many ways that you can apply this practice to your daily life. We are always telling to you all, you are here and sitting and practicing as a noble community. This is your practice time. But whenever you go to outside, out of this building, that is the moment to apply this practice. Whenever you approach to certain situations, therefore benefits are natural. It will come to you naturally. Don't think about benefits. Try to do your best while you are practicing. Maybe today is not a best day to practice. Maybe it is different. So don't worry. You can find another day to practice. Be mindful and be patient with yourself, with your practice. With that intention, please bring your hands together in front of your heart. Appreciate your time, your dedication, your practice. Grateful for this place, teachings, noble friendship, and also to the Buddha. Make a determination to apply this practice to your daily life. At least 2-3 minutes. May peace be with you. May all the living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful. Thank you so much. Slowly open your eyes. Okay, let's start our chanting practice, page number 4. You can follow us or you can listen to us. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma Bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Dutiyampi saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Tatiyampi saṅghaṃ Anicca-vata saṅkhārā Uppada-vaya dhammino Uppajjitva nirujjanti Te saṅ-upa Sabbe sattā avera hontu Sabbe sattā abhyapajja hontu Sabbe sattā anigha hontu Sabbe sattā sukhi attanaṃ pariharantu Mano pubbangama dhamma Mano setta manomaya Manasache padutena Manveti Chakkang Vahato Padang Mano Pubbangama Dhamma Mano Setta Manomaya Manasache Pasannena Bhasati va karoti va tato nan sukha man Mind is the foreign of the states. Mind is chief. Mind made Ade. If with a corrupted mind one should either speak or act, suffering first caused by that. as does the wheel follow the ox's hoof. Mind is the forerunner of his state. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If with a clear and confident mind, one should either speak or act, happiness follows caused by that. We believe in generosity towards others. We believe the skillful noble path is marked by generosity. We believe generosity has many levels. My wish, may I become at all times, both now and forever. To cross a sanctuary for those in danger, a lamp for those without light, a place of refuge for those who lack shelter, and a servant to all in need. By means of this meritorious deed, may I never join with the unwise, only the wise, until the time I attain nirvana. Okay, good morning everyone. How are you today? It is very nice to see you all, and thanks so much for being here. And it's happy to talk after a long time on Saturday morning, because last few weeks Bhante Assaji was talking and he was here. So now he's again in Sri Lanka. And last 2 weeks actually we weren't here, and I hope you enjoyed last 2 Saturdays. So this morning I have a thought to talk about. And before that, this Thursday, so I'm going to Elkhorn Library, public library. So Karish is here, one of member there, and we are having a meditation program. So someone mentioned a cartoon. It was in Woodstock Independent. So this is a very nice cartoon. So I would like to read what it is that. Then I'm going to tell what I'm going to talk about. So there's three people. I don't think so you can see. If you have Woodstock Independent, go and check your newspaper. So there's three people sitting in front of a teacher. So he's gonna share with them something. So what he's telling, it's so hard to read. So he's telling, today, for show and tell, I brought absolutely nothing. For in order to achieve true inner peace, one must relinquish all attachment to physical possessions. Then the three people, they are thinking, Dan, that's what I was going to share. So this is a really nice message. So maybe you can cut the paper and you can put on your, maybe on door or somewhere. So this word relinquish is a new word for me, so I like it. So this word, I'm going to talk about this word. So in other hand, we tell letting go, let go. So I know we always talk about letting go. Maybe you are tired of hearing about letting go. Maybe you don't want to listen to those talks anymore. And maybe sometimes whenever you listening to those words, maybe you are just walking away. Sometimes people are having a hard time to accept some certain words. I do remember one time I was guiding a meditation, then I was telling, now I don't use that word a lot, so I was telling about anxiety. Then someone mentioned, this is so hard. Then the person was having a hard time to practice because the person doesn't like the word how I feel, maybe he doesn't want to accept the reality of the world. So sometimes if we walk away, then you are always lost. I think we have to face it. Then we can manage the situations. So this letting go, there are so many different ways. It is connected to my life, many different ways. So 2 times I shared with people here on one Wednesday and also in Elcon about one of my experience with my mom. So before I talk about that experience, I'm always little scared to tell some certain things because of the culture. And I know as a monk, we all monks, we are really, really close to our parents. Okay? And we all the monks, we are still talking to them, and even though monthly we are sending some money to them to get medicines, and we are so much close to our parents. But whenever I talk about those stories, I'm sometimes a little bit nervous because here it's different. Sometimes people, they don't have much connection with their parents. So I want to tell, if it is affect your personal life, don't take it personal, okay? So I want to tell that first. So I know when people are getting old, and sorry, sometimes they are very stubborn. Okay, I'm not mentioning you some. Okay, so my mom, she's stubborn. She's very stubborn. I think she's 64 and 65. So she's very stubborn. So after my father's death, and she was living in my home by herself. So my home is on little hill. So she has to go up. So she has back pain and knee pain, and she was having a hard time. So I was telling her, why don't you go and live with your sister, with your daughter? So my sister, she doesn't like it. She refused many times. So where I'm from, our village, it is weather is very nice, not warm, and it's always around 65 to 70, and it's very nice. But where my sister is living, it's always close to 80, 90. Therefore she doesn't like, and she doesn't want to go and live there. So I was keep telling her, go and stay with her, because I was worrying, because I can't go there every day. So I was worrying from here. Then finally, she told me, okay, I'm gonna go and stay with her. Then she went there. Then maybe after 1 week, after 2 weeks, I'm getting a call. It's hard to live here, I want to go back. Whenever I get that phone call, I was so mad at her. I was so mad. And many times I had to just hang up the phone. You know, it is very annoying if someone does it to you. But I didn't want to tell some different words, that's her mom, my mom. Then I had to do that many times. Then somehow now she is living there for 2 years, I think, with my sister. And she's fine now. She once in a while she's telling me, and she wants to go to see her house, so she wants to go and see her friends, to talk them, because that's her village. Then almost, so as I mentioned earlier, whenever I get the phone call, I was always mad. I wasn't happy each time. Whenever I talk, I ask her, when you want to go back? Because I know she's telling that. Then almost 3 weeks ago, she called me and she told me I have to go to home for family event. So someone invited me, I want to go. I told no. She was upset. She had to take 2 buses, the public transportation, and it almost take 3-4 hours to get home, and she has to go by herself. I was worrying if she go by herself, Then I told her, no, you can't go. So if I tell no, she doesn't do it. But she only listened to me, not to my brother or not to my sister. So if I say, she always listened to me. But this time, she didn't want to listen to me. She really wanted to go. Then she was so mad at my sister also. She can blame me, yelled at me. She was kind of yelling at my sister. Then she called me. Then now there's something, between me, my sister, and my mother, like a battle. So then I was telling her, don't send mom, just take care of her. She was boiling inside because she really wanted to go. Then she called me back. I told mom, don't ever think to go, just stay there. Then after 2-3 minutes, I realized I was thinking what I'm doing. I shouldn't do this. Why I'm doing this to my mom? Then I called her right away. I told her, okay, you can go. Don't worry, you can go. I felt that moment she was so happy. I was like controlling her from here for 2-3 years. I wasn't much happy about her, with her. I wasn't having a peaceful relationship with her. The moment I told her, okay, you can go, then she was so happy. I felt that. Then I told my sister, okay, you can arrange her stuff and tell her to go safely. And then she went to home. So she called me around 3:30. She knows I'm sleeping that time, but she called me. Then again she called me. I didn't answer the phone. Third time she called me. Then I answered the phone and she told me, I got home safely and don't worry. So she promised me she's gonna return after 2 days. She did it. The whole point, what I want to tell you, there are many lessons I learned from the moment. It took almost 2-3 years to understand what I was doing between me and my mom. So she really wanted to go. I was keep forcing her to not to do that. I was controlling her. I don't know, that's a good word. So I was doing that for 3 years. I wasn't in a peaceful situation. Sometimes when I go to sleep, I couldn't sleep well because of I was worrying about my mom. So the moment I told her, you can do that. So I think I released a lot. So that moment, what I experienced, I can't even turn into the words. So still I can feel how peaceful it was. So now, whenever I talk to my mom, I'm very peaceful. So she doesn't even telling me she wants to go. And if she tell me, I'm not mad at her anymore. I tell, okay, go and save and stay there, and whenever you want to go, you can go back to your daughter. So I want to tell you, sometimes we are holding things like this, and it's so hard to let go. And the moment if you let go, you can see so much changes in your life. So I experience it. So I'm talking through my truly honest experience. So it is very powerful, I'm telling you. Therefore, in order to let go, we have to practice acceptance. If you don't have that, you can do that. You can let go. Because if you accept, you are ready to let go. So therefore, this word has a big meaning. It connected. It's like a chain. So I want to tell you, please think about it. So it is, you can control anyone. So they accept, try to accept it, try to let it go. And the Bhante Assaji is always telling, the world is too big to change, but your inner world is much enough to change. Therefore, think about it. And whenever you're going to control someone, It is impossible. I know it, and I think you have many experiences. So today I want to tell you this my experience and about letting go and about acceptance. I hope you learn something. If you have any comments, any comments or anything to share, you can. You have few minutes.